Have you ever gotten one of those emails trying to blackmail you? Somebody saying that they have some sort of information like your passwords, or they caught you snooping on porn sites and they're going to expose you about something? I've had a number of these things. I've even been subscribed to Google Docs and stuff with dating and porn sites and you name it. There's always malicious stuff happening. So if anybody would ever try to accuse me of doing something realistic like that, I'd be like, you know what, bruh, just get in line with all the rest of, hey, no, my wife and I are the only people that have to answer for my activity, right? And honestly, if I know I'm innocent, I'm innocent. So I'm never worried about being blackmailed. But if there's things that you do in your life that you're not proud of and you get exposed for them, how embarrassing that would that be? And what links would you go to make sure those things never surface to the general public? Would you pay somebody? Do you think that in paying someone it would actually make it go away? I think that anybody that would really have dirt on you would try to exploit you for as long as they could, until you potentially just said, you know what, I can't pay anymore, and then the truth would come out anyway. So that's just my opinion on it, but there's some good stories surrounding blackmail and stuff. Dr. NoSleep has got one today. Of course it happened on the dark web. He's the king of dark web stories. We're gonna react to it today, guys. Make sure to subscribe to Dr. NoSleep, and let's get into this reaction.
My name is not Jackson Asher, but that's what you can call me.
Okay, Jackson.
Even now, months after this incident happened, I don't feel safe sharing my real identity online.
All right.
And after I'm done explaining what happened to me and to my family,
blame you.
I hope you will feel the same. View what I am about to share with you as a warning and a lesson. Don't make my mistakes, or others will face consequences far worse.
Too,
this all started because of a Little League game.
Right.
My youngest, Landon, has a game every Thursday, and for the longest time, I'd been putting off being present. When I did go, I decided to be the best dad I could be and snap pictures of every hit and run that he had.
Of course.
After the game, I shared Landon's game pictures across Instagram and Facebook. I used as many hashtags as I could.
Right.
I guess I was overcompensating for the fact that I didn't spend much time with him or his older brother. My work hours had increased, and my recent divorce didn't help that fact.
Oh, that
Anyways,
sucks, man.
I shared his photos across social media accounts, showing off how proud I was.
I admire your effort.
The next day, I started noticing I was getting a lot of friend requests from people that were either from his school or friends of friends, and I just accepted them all.
You're hashtagging,
I
and
figured
people
there wouldn't be any harm.
your feed and
but
stuff.
That night, I received a message that changed everything.
All right.
It almost came an hour after my sons Tim and Landon fell asleep. I was in my room doing some work stuff when the message appeared on my lower computer screen. The caption read, "Cute kid," and it came from a dummy account. Curiously, I clicked on it and read the rest of the message, my heart beating a little faster as I went down the line of text. I was browsing through my usual hunting grounds when I came across your pictures. Your children remind me so much of my darling Avery. She was my first. Now with your pictures a tap away, she won't be my last. I immediately deleted it and tried not to shudder. Still, I thought that would be the end of it. I took down all my accounts, worried that some other sicko might be out there.
Just deleted the account.
I received several new messages, each from different burner accounts, and all of them from the stalker. They had decided to take things to the next level. Each email had attached a picture of Landon or his Little League team along with a warning of what was to come. I thought you should be aware that I decided to keep copies of all those lovely pictures you posted so freely. If you want to see what I'm doing with them, click the link below.
Kidsforsale.onion?
I needed to know what this was. The link took me to a website that alerted my typical firewall software that I was leaving the security of the internet and entering the dark web. The pictures were of my son Landon, and all were neatly arranged with price tags alongside them. Then I got another message from the predator. Sharing is caring, but if you share this with the police, I can guarantee a lot worse is going to happen.
You see, that's silly.
I dared to reply to them to find out what their endgame was. I will give you anything you want. Just don't hurt me or my children, I typed out. I got an almost instant reply. And where is the fun in that? My body felt numb. A worse feeling wiggled its way into my heart as I realized that this pervert wasn't in it for the money. This isn't a game. This is my family.
Anybody behind a proxy wouldn't be scared to type any of this.
I'm going to the
It
police
will
and they
mess
will nail
with
your
you.
ass to the wall.
I gotta admit,
Try me, Jackie boy.
this would
I
very,
didn't know
very,
what to
very
do.
be
I shut down
very
my computer
unsettling.
and called my father. During the divorce, he had helped me handle some of the legal intricacies and had always been on my side.
Right.
Even as I was explaining the situation, he kept telling me to slow down. You're not making sense.
Yeah.
Why would anyone do this? What do they get out of it?
You're
he
being
asked.
very,
I didn't
very,
know, and that scared me to death.
reactive.
Then he
right
offered
now.
me some sound advice. Just ignore them, Jack. They can't hurt you if you take away their connection to you, he insisted. It sounded like a good idea.
It's possible.
I told him thank you and tried to get some sleep.
I mean, they
The
know
predator had other plans.
how to
Just as I was
talk to
fully
you
in
online.
dreamland, my phone buzzed.
Oh,
A dozen
he's
more
got
messages flooded my
his
screen.
phone number.
I clicked on all of them to mark them as spam and tried to lay back down. I even made sure Landon and Tim were fine, just
Right.
because the disturbing messages were making me paranoid.
Sure.
Then another message made me stop dead in my tracks.
Oh my God.
Sleep well, Jackie, the caption read. I opened
They
it and
recording
found that I
his
was watching a
son?
video of myself walking into my boys' room
Oh,
and tucking
now,
them
okay.
into bed. I looked up at my home
See,
security
this is
system
crazy.
and screamed in fury. Just leave us alone! Leave my family alone! I
They
demanded.
hacked his
I
security
went to the
system?
closet and grabbed a baseball bat from Landon. I wasn't about to let this
I'd
pervert
get
or his
much,
friends
much
watch my
bigger
children
than that,
sleep.
buddy.
I smashed the cameras around my house to bits, one by one.
Wow.
Landon got up, hearing the noise.
Why not just
Dad, what's wrong? He asked sleepily.
disconnect him?
Get back in bed, I
Why
ordered him
would-
as the phone pinged again. Bad move, Jack. If you take away my access to them, you're gonna regret it.
Nope.
This time, I was on the offensive. I'm not letting you see anything about
There you
them
go.
ever again. And I will go to the police first thing in the morning.
That's
Their reply was unexpected. Why wait? Let's call them now. I couldn't help to text back a confused response. What? What do you mean?
Duh.
Landon kept tugging at me as I reconnected to their sicko website automatically. Had they hacked into my phone? Did you forget what got into your computer hard drive? Now, I don't know about you, but it looks pretty bad to have all these pics of other people's kids for sale, Jack, the message said.
Don't
I knew what was
even.
happening, and I felt
People
powerless to
messing
stop
with
it.
you. If
This
you
was
call the
blackmail,
cops, you'd
a power
exactly
play.
know
They
what's
had linked
going
all
on.
of their twisted messages directly to my computer, making the connection to them untraceable. I couldn't help but to break down in tears. I
You're
just want
worried
this to
about
stop.
too much,
Make
brother.
it stop. Send me more pictures, and we can keep this between us. No one has to know.
Nope.
He replied. The predator had
I
complete
wouldn't fall
control
for
over
it,
me.
guys.
I needed to leave.
No, I
to
would not
restart
fall
my
for
life.
it.
Everything I knew would need to be left behind. Change our names, our numbers, everything. It was the only way.
No.
Or I would be their pawn
They'd
forever.
find you again.
I swallowed a gulp of air, then I smashed my phone to bits. I went to the back laundry room and cut off the power to
I
the
mean,
house,
if they know who
waking
you
up
are,
Landon
they
and
know
Tim.
who your parents are
Dad,
too. They know who
it's
your
the middle of
relatives
the
are.
night.
They could target
Where are we
you.
going?
If they
asked
figure out
as
they
I
can
got them
manipulate
dressed.
you,
Put your shoes on. We have to leave.
I mean,
told
they can
them.
target
They were
anybody
half
that you
asleep
love.
and didn't question me. We got into the car and I started to drive.
Just call the
We
police,
kept
man.
going for hours. My first instinct was to take them to their moms. They would be safer there while I sorted this out. We got there just after sunrise. I demanded she not ask questions and kissed my boys goodbye.
wow.
Some part of me felt like
That's
it was
gonna
going
make
to be
you
for
feel.
a very long time.
That's gonna make you feel.
Tears fell down my face as I waved and drove off to try and make amends for such a simple, careless
You would
mistake.
look more guilty
It's
now
been
with
a
the
few months
cops.
since, and I have done all I can to keep them safe and to recreate my identity. But I don't think we are out of the woods yet.
No.
Because my wife tells me sometimes she gets strange emails too.
Right.
No subject, just attachments with pictures of the boys.
Yeah.
Never open them, never even consider clicking on them, I warned her. Will we ever be safe again? What scares me most is the fact that I don't think I will ever know for sure.
I mean, technically, you aren't in any real danger now. Someone having access to your home security system is major, okay? Everything else can just be an idle threat. This is very, very, very unnerving to receive messages like that. And I will admit, the first time I ever received a message that actually had personal details of mine, which was an old password, it really concerned me because I knew there was a security breach somewhere. Somehow something got out that I didn't want to get out. And a lot of us are just lax when it comes to details about personal stuff. But the way the world is so digital now, you can't stop someone from finding out about you. If there's some sort of hack into a secure network that your information is stored in, you get exposed. Do you just not use any of the services in life to escape that? No. you got to do your best to keep yourself and your identity private, especially those, you know, those special details, those private details about your life, your finances, stuff like that. But not living your life because someone might target you, I don't know. That's like not driving because you might get in a car accident. You know what I mean? It's just a little far-fetched. At any rate, it was a pretty good story. Dr. NoSleep, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to subscribe to him, as well as a couple other reaction videos. Thanks so much for watching. As always, this is Zueljin signing off. We'll see you next time.